Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it. Here, under the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honourable man, so are they all honourable men, come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. You all did see that on the Lupercal I thrice presented him with a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure he is an honourable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him now?
Who will believe thee? My unsoiled name, the austereness of my life, my vouch against you, and my place in the state, shall so your accusation overweigh that you shall stifle in your own report, and smell of calumny. I have begun, and now I give my sensual race the rein. Fit thy consent to my sharp appetite. Lay by all nicety and prolixous blushes that banish what they sue for. Redeem thy brother by yielding up thy body to my will. Or else he must not only die the death, but thy unkindness shall his death draw out to lingering sufferance. Answer me tomorrow, or by the affection that now guides me, I'll prove a tyrant to him. As for you, say what you can. My false always your true.
The raven himself is hoarse. It croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here. Fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my felt purpose, nor make peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Wherever in your sightless substances you wait nature's mischief. Come, thick night. Pour thee the dullest smoke of hell. That my keen knife see not the wound it makes, or heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold.
I've almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors, direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was I cry? She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying
Oh, what must the king do now? Must he submit? The king shall do it. Must he be disposed? The king shall be contented. Must he lose the name of king, or God's name, let it go. I'll give my jewels for a set of beads, my gorgeous palace for a hermitage, my gay apparel for an almsman's gown, my figured goblets for a dish of wood, my sceptre for a palmer's walking staff, my subjects for a pair of carved saints, and my large kingdom for a little grave. A little grave. An obscure grave. Or I'll be buried in a king's highway. Some way of common trade where subjects may hourly trample on their sovereign's head. For my heart now they tread whilst I live. And buried once, why not upon my head? Amalda weeps, my tender-hearted cousin. I will make foul weather with despiser tears. Our sighs, and they shall lodge the summer cool, and make a dearth in this revolting land. Or shall we play the wantons with our woes, and make some pretty match with shedding tears, as thus to drop them still upon one place, till they have fretted us a pair of graves, and therein laid their lives. Two kinsmen digged their graves with weeping eyes. Would not this ill do well? Well, I see. I do talk but idly. And you laugh at me.
I'll attend her here and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Well, I'll tell her plain. She sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses, newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not speak a word. I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. And if she do deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I ask the bands, and when be married. Ah! For here she comes now. Petruchio speak. Shh. Good morrow, Kate. For that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Catherine, that do talk of me.
You lie. In faith, for you are called Plain Kate, and Bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate, for dainties are all Kates. Therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation. Hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtues spoke of, thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved?
Huh.
In good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first. You were unmovable.
Oh. What's an immovable? Oh, ooh. Thou has it. Come sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
And now, ere long, shall I be free? Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. Ooh, ooh. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough.
His flesh. What's that good for? To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He hath disgraced me and hindered me 500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated mine enemies. And what's his reason? I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? Fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer, as the Christian is. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you and the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Revenge. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example? Why? Revenge. The villainy you teach me, I will execute. And it shall go hard. But I will better the instruction.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed seeds towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a Wagner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms untalked of and unseen. Lovers can be seen to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, this befits the dark. Come, Sibyl Knight, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Would my unmanned blood bating in my cheeks with thy black mantle, till strange love grown bold, think true love acted simple modesty. Oh, come, night, come, Romeo, come, thou day and night. Thou wilt lie upon the wings of night whiter than new snow upon a raven's back.